me why we're doing the sound to get the clarity of L. We'll see in a few words. Couplet, simply Uncle London. Slow fly Ashley kettle. Pathless leave million bottle. Allure pulled told allow. Activity, match the columns. We have a few words that I'll read. Owls, dolphins, geese, fish, doves, birds, butterflies, kittens. Yes. A gaggle of, a colony of, a flock of, a flutter of, a litter of, a flight of, a parliament of, and a school of. Please do this exercise at home, and we will do it as a review tomorrow when we come back. I would like you to, of course, match the columns. I'm sure all of you know what's a gaggle of, and a flutter of, and a flight of. So let's do this exercise tomorrow as a review. The L. Sentences with the L sound. The landlady loudly proclaimed the rental increase. I'm sure some of us have been through that, hopefully not. The landlady loudly proclaimed the rental increase. Ashley's uncle is still unwell. Ashley is just a girl's name. Ashley's uncle is still unwell. Sheila lives in London. All vowel sounds in English are voiced sounds. Okay? All vowel sounds in English are voiced sounds. Now, we have the story of Rapunzel. Read the story enunciating both the R and the L sounds correctly, and then attempt the following exercise. There is an exercise after that. Identify the words with the L sound which carry the same meaning as the words or statements given in the exercise. So listen to the story. You'll have the story on the screen. You have the story on the screen? Yes? The story is on the screen. Can you see it on the screen? Yes. Okay. Also, it's also in your workbooks if it doesn't come up on the screen. On page 49 of your workbooks, page 49. Yes. In a land far away lived a poor farmer and his wife. Now, what I do generally with this Rapunzel activity is I make the students, of course, read it. Yes, the R and the L. But I also, because R and L are simpler sounds, I make them remember the 3 rules that we have for the R, initial, middle, final rules, especially in the middle if it's before a vowel or before a consonant. And also, I make them practice the I and all the vowels, and also the J sound. So, the Rapunzel story. Rapunzel. In a land far away lived a poor farmer with his wife. One day they tried to pluck fruits from their neighbor's garden. But the neighbor was actually an old wicked witch. Please remember, also very important for them to practice the B and the W. Yes, wicked witch, W. She screamed, "How dare you steal from my garden? I will turn you both into rats." The couple trembled with fear. Finally, the witch said, "Very well, I will let you go. But you have to give me your child first." Your first child. They were so scared that they immediately agreed and fled. Remember, look at what is happening here. We are practicing the V and the W, and of course the R, the L, which is our target sound at the moment. But everything else now is coming together. Yes, especially the V and the W to be heard clearly. A few years later, a beautiful baby girl was born to the farmer and his wife. Wife, W and the I sound, wife. Immediately, the old witch came and snatched away the girl from them. She named her Rapunzel and kept her locked in a tall tower. Now, T again being practiced here. This is a story that we've used a lot just to get all the sounds to practice to the target sound that we have practiced until. T, just to make sure that when we are doing one sound, we don't forget the rest of them that we've done already. Tall tower. Rapunzel grew up to be a beautiful girl. Beautiful. But most beautiful of all was her long golden hair. Air sound, hair, not here. And of course the r at the end is silent, and so golden hair. That's what you'll have to carry on doing, showing them what the purpose of this exercise is. The only person she ever saw was the old witch. Every day the witch used to come to the foot of the tall tower and call, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Yes? Rapunzel then used to let her long plait fall out of the window. And the witch used to hold on to it and climb up. One day a prince who was passing by saw this, and as soon as the witch left, he too decided to try. So, decided to try. T and I, try. He went to the tower and called, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." And he climbed up into Rapunzel's room. Rapunzel was stunned to see such a handsome prince. They fell in love with each other and started meeting every day. One day the wicked witch got to know about this. She became angry and she cut off Rapunzel's beautiful long hair and sent her to the forest. The next day when the prince came to meet Rapunzel, he found the wicked witch waiting for him at the window. She yelled at him and cursed him and made the prince lose his eyesight. The prince, now blind and broken-hearted, wandered through the forest. Many days later, Rapunzel found her prince. Looking at the sorry sight of her beloved prince, Rapunzel started to cry. As soon as her tears fell onto her prince's body, his wounds healed and he got his eyesight back. The prince was overjoyed to meet his lovely Rapunzel. He took her away to his kingdom, far away from the wicked witch. They got married and lived happily ever after. Of course, a wonderful fairy tale of Rapunzel that we've used here to practice the r and the l, of course, and also all the other sounds, especially the v, w, t, d, z, j, zh, all the other sounds as well. Now, what you can do with this is, of course, identify the l sound words in the story which carry the same meaning as the words or statements given in the exercise. To take something without permission. Please do this at home and we will practice it when we come back tomorrow, for sure. To shiver with fear, without any delay, ran away, and very pretty. These are the words or the statements, and you need to find the corresponding words with the l sound in it from the story and write them in front, and we will review this tomorrow when we come. Tongue twisters with the l sound: Lily, ladles, little, letties, lentil, soup. Now a little quicker. Lily, ladles, little, lenties, lentil soup. Okay, Lily, ladles, little, letties, lentil soup. Then we have lovely lemon, liniment. Lovely lemon, liniment. A lusty lady loved a lawyer and longed to lure him from his laboratory. Yes, let's go once more. A lusty lady loved a lawyer and longed to lure him from his laboratory. We have, of course, mainly all the consonants done and behind us. We have done all the sounds, vowel sounds as well, and we will of course look at them carefully, each of the consonants, before we let go. Very important for today, of course, the consonants that we have done are the z and the zh. Yes, a very, very important consonant pair that we have here. We have the s and the z that we did today. These four are very important consonants for us. We need extreme practice, and we need to know that these four are always in place and not confused with any. We of course did the j as well. Yes, we did the j as well today. Yes, in our previous sessions we had done the t and the d, the w and the v. I would like you to practice the v, w every day like you have been. But today, the most important one that we have done is the j sound. Very often confused and mispronounced in Punjab is the j. Yes, please make sure that the j is sitting in place. Measure, leisure, treasure, vision. Yes, the j has to be sitting in place for us as teachers to be able to correct someone. We can only correct if we have our sounds in proper place. We've done a whole lot of exercises here. You have them in your workbook. Once we take a look at the software that you have in each of your schools, you will see that the software also helps in correcting the sounds and also gives you the target sound, and so that you can keep correcting yourself and know what the target sound is if there is any confusion. Yes, j sound was the most important sound that we did today. We will of course carry on and look at the consonant practice. There are many words here that you can see on your screen now. Can you see it on the screen? Can you see the board on the screen? Yes, you can. Okay. Yes, these are the words with which we have. Yes, you've seen a lot of words. Now all these words have important sounds and consonants, as in vowels and consonants here. These are just a few words that we've picked up that we can practice our consonants with. Yes, tomorrow we will begin with something very important, which is the syllable and the syllable division, where the stress comes, where it comes back to. These are words that I would like you to practice at home, to say correctly with the v, w, j, yes, so that we get the correct sounds. It's very important for us to have all the right sounds till now, because when we come up to the next part of our training, which is tomorrow, which is syllable and syllable division, we will expect the sounds to all be in place, to be able to produce all the right sounds at the right time, and there should be no confusion, because our vision is for getting perfection everywhere. Yes, I will be seeing you tomorrow in the next sessions doing syllable division, and we will go on further learning with our consonants and vowels together now, to giving us good pronunciation. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Do go over all the sounds at home. Practice the v, w, especially the j. Please get the measure, leisure, pleasure, because this is in our vision. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day ahead. Thank you.